We open the second half of our playoff special on this Saturday live from Tanauan, Batangas. 18 under South Division Playoff Wars, Game 1 of the Division Semifinal Series between undefeated number 1 seed Palawan against Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. This is a continuing live coverage of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. Here you go, match at hand, Palawan Yurich Builders versus Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops 4K. Magandang hapon po. Eman Cabiles, Coach Quito Limbo, and our courtside reporter is Courtney Love Buenaventura. And this time, Coach, number 1 seeded Palawan Yurich Builders. Ano ang kailangan gawin dito ng Dasmariñas in order for them to have a chance?
And this is a very interesting matchup for this semifinals series between Palawan and Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. And yung last matchup nilang dalawa was October 27. And that was 2 months ago. And then it was for Palawan, very remarkable yung series na all throughout the tournament. Is they were undefeated until now, no?
Right.
So yung last matchup nila with Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, they won 97-66. And Palawan shot very well in the field, shooting 53% and dominated the rebounds, 46 against 33 of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. And the player of the game during that time was Hans Candido, who made 19 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals.
In the meantime, para naman sa Don Pacundo Hoops, bright spots for them in their last game against Palawan.
Yes, for Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, tough road so far for Dasma. Although yung last game nila during the eliminations against Palawan, they shot 39% in the field, committed 26 turnovers, and they let Palawan convert 26 points from turnovers. And that's gonna be a tough assignment para dito sa Dasmariñas on how to stop the key players of Palawan Yurich Builders, especially itong si Lebron Daep.
And here we go. Let's get this game started as we turn you over to venue announcer Gio Cruz.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 Playoffs. Ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino here at Gym 1, Tanauan City, Province of Batangas. It's the 18 under division semifinals Game 1 of Best of 3 series featuring Palawan Yurich Builders and Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4A Hoops. Now let us meet the starters first from Palawan Yurich Builders. Starting guard number 2, Kurt Velasquez. Under guard number 7, Lance Nitura. At forward number 6, Jim Corpus. Also at forward number 24, Hans Candido. At center, number 18, LeBron James Saeb. Head coach is Joe Cleophas. His assistants are Gerald Dizon and CJ Topacio. Team manager, Rad Cole. And now let us meet the starters from Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4A Hoops. Starting guard number 5, John Ray Galarpe. Under guard number 25, Faris Gastador. At forward number 8, Warlito Dasio. Also at forward number 11, Francis Magdaraog. And at center, number 34, Rafi Chawali. Head coach is Norman Maginao. Assisted by Kyle Tung. Team managers, Honorable Senator Francis Solitino and Tagaytay Prime Factory. Our game officials, crew chief Donkey Ramos, umpire 1 Ronaldo Badango, and umpire 2 John Mahinay. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Keith Picasso. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 Playoffs, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
And here we go. Yes, Doride team starters.
Yes, for Doride team starters, you have Galarpe, Gastador, Magdarog, Dasho, and Jawali. For Palawan naman, it's Netura, Velasquez, Corpus, Cadido, and Daep.
Palawan Yurich builders in the white and yellow jerseys, while different shades of blue for Dasmariñas.
Yes. And start of the game goes to, the ball goes to Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo hoops.
Here's a steal, Palawan on the run, they go to the corner, fake, and they swing it around. 3 not there.
And that's one thing that Palawan Yurich Builders is known for. Their team style of play, trying to share the ball and moving the ball around.
In the meantime, Gastador, the runner against LeBron, and that will fall.
And he's one of the players that needs to step up in this game. Ito si Gastador. And good sign in the part of Dasmariñas.
Straight away 3. Nothing but bottom for Velasquez.
That's a nice open look para dito kay Vasquez to open up this game for Palawan Yurich Builders.
Gastador now. And here, excuse me. Jumper won't go. Palawan, here is Netura ahead of the Euro by Felix Corpus.
And that's a foul called against Gastador. A reach-in foul. And that sent Cruz to the line for 2. Rather, Corpus. And he's averaging 7 points with 3 rebounds and 2 assists all throughout the season. He misses that first attempt.
Of course, for Palawan Yurich Builders, no, the focus is their best player, si LeBron Daep.
Yes.
Pero you have to hand it to the entire team.
Oh, yes.
They are really playing well and they are playing together. And that is the main reason why they are atop the standings dito sa
Yes.
18 and under. Because, yeah, yung system nila as a school-based team,
Yes.
the system is there and it comes first before any individual player.
Yes, 100%. And that's an important factor for having a school-based team to develop that team chemistry. And yeah, that's how Palawan Yurich Builders are showing off to this league, no? Setting a standard para dito sa Junior MPBL 18 and under division.
In the meantime, nothing there on that last three-point attempt by Velasquez. Pull up, Gastador asking for the foul, did not get it.
And the ball goes to Palawan Yurich Builders.
So far, low-scoring ball game here, no? 4-2.
Yes.
Oh, the ball fake. Layup, though, rolls out. And that gimme of a basket is good coming from, yes.
Courtesy on Corpus. That offensive rebound. Here comes Dasmariñas.
Right now, Dasmariñas pushing the ball as quick as possible. No?
Yes.
And I believe that would be a good a good play or a good game plan
Yes.
para dito sa Dasmariñas.
Yes, 100% because that creates a lot of opportunities for them since hindi nakakababa sa depensa kaagad ang Palawan Yurich Builders and nagkakaroon sila ng mga ganitong opportunities, mga second chance points.
Right.
Katulad nitong nangyari dito kay opportunity dito kay Magdaraog.
And of course, if you're playing against taller opponents,
Yeah.
kailangan gamitan mo ng bilis.
Yes.
Francis at the line. 2 for 2 for Francis Magdaraog. Here is Kurt. Candido to LeBron. Daep surveying. Another open three. Overshoots it though.
Here comes Galarpe pushing the ball. He get it out.
Baseline drive, too strong. LeBron with the rebound. Nitura, elbow three. Good line, just a bit strong.
Yes.
Dasmariñas. Offensive rebound, and Nitura will be called for the reach.
Yes. And that's a great effort by Jawali. Trying to keep the ball alive para dito sa Don Pacundo hoops and puts himself in the charity stripe. Mohamed Jawali averaging 3.5 points with 4 rebounds and almost 2 assists for this kid. A big man para dito sa Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops. Misses on the second one. Here comes Palawan.
Score is 6-5. Just a 1-point lead, surprisingly, for Palawan Yurich
Yes.
Builders. And we are almost halfway through the first quarter. Nothing there again for Palawan. Magdaraog. Probing. Stagnant offense here for Dasmariñas. The spin. The fade is good for Francis Magdaraog.
And that offense is going nowhere in the part of Dasmariñas, but good thing Francis was able to be aggressive in that play and took that short jumper.
In the meantime, Palawan Yurich Builders electing to play a bit of a small ball, no?
Oh yes.
Though not necessarily quicker. Kasi si LeBron James, si LeBron Daep, kahit matangkad yan, mabilis eh.
Oo.
The fake from the corner. Ooh, trying hang time there, but too strong, and 24-second shot clock violation called against Dasmariñas. Rosales now. They go down low. Candido. Back out. 10 to shoot. And there's the three-point attempt. Not there.
But those shots are wide open.
Right.
You can take that shots.
In the meantime, driving. Ooh. Sorry, miss there. But the putback is good, though, for Fares Gastador. And he gets it back. Almost an end one play. The effort is outstanding here, being shown by Fares.
Yes. And Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops. And they're the ones who has this momentum in this first quarter. Playing as if they're the #1 seed. Fearless, very fearless. And it starts with this guy, itong si Gastador.
Right. And hindi lang yun, they just took the lead
Yes.
away from Palawan. They are now up by 3, 9-6. As so far, Palawan during their last few possessions seems to be falling in love with the three-point shot.
Yes, yes.
Although those were open shots, as you mentioned, and lahat sila has that green light
Yes.
to shoot, especially kung walang pantay, no?
And
It's just not they're just not falling.
yes. And that's the reason why Tabuan entered this game, because he's one of the guys who really creates a lot of space para dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders, and knows to attack as well, as you can see in that possession.
Oh, knockout play, very, very well anticipated there by Galarpe. The layup bounces in.
Oh, that's a tough layup para dito kay Corgan, finishing it
Right.
against the outstretched arms of Tabuan.
Corgan Tabermio with a tough finish. Dasmariñas gets another steal. Surprisingly, Dasmariñas in control. They're up right now, 11-6. Magdarao couldn't hit that elbow three, but he blocks that shot of Jones Ferrer. Another open three, still can't hit.
Yes.
So far, ang nakakashoot pa lang from beyond the arc is Kurt Velasquez, no,
Yes.
of Palawan. And they have many attempts already.
Ooh, great save there
Right.
para dito kay Galarpe, and recognizing an open teammate right away.
Right.
Itong si Tabermio.
I mean, you would think that he didn't have enough space already,
yes.
but still in the air,
Oo.
able to adjust and find an open teammate underneath. Now Tabermio at the line.
And Tabermio, Corgan Tabermio, averaging 6 points with 4 rebounds. And one of the key players also for this Dasmariñas team. Misses on the second one. Here comes Palawan.
Right now, Palawan is down by 6. They try to get it inside, but the defense of Dasmariñas is actually working, no? In the
Yes.
paint. And I believe that's their ploy right now in this game. They are letting the three-point shooters
Yes.
have their shots, pero so far, and that's the gamble of Dasmariñas.
Yes,
so
yes.
so far that gamble is paying off as
Yes.
Palawan just, well, right now they are.
But so far, they're just missing. Pero one way or another, you just need to even just challenge the shots of Palawan.
And yeah, Palawan from beyond the arc, 1 out of 9.
Yes, just in the first quarter. That's something that Coach Joff needs to address in the second quarter.
That time, 2 for 2 from the line. And Dasmariñas now up by 8, 6-14.
Coach Geoff Cleopas of the Palawan Yurich Builders has actually a unique way to motivate his players before each game. Before they begin their warm-up, he asks his players this question: gusto nyo pa bang maglaro o gusto nyo pa bang ituloy yung pangarap nyo? This simple question serves as a reminder that if they truly love what they do, they will give their maximum effort and dedication on the court. At hindi sila magsasawang gawin to kahit paulit-ulit. One of Coach Geoff's key pieces of advice is to always put your back against the wall. Palawan Yurich Builders are motivated by a coach who inspires them not to only play hard but to play with purpose and passion. Eman, Coach Quito?
Thank you very much, Courtney. And very interesting. No?
Oo.
They want to make it seem that their backs are against the wall.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hindi kaya sinasadya nila na maging down by 8 ngayon.
Yes, but again, Coach Joff knows his players how to motivate them, and for sure, this Palawan Yurich builders, they know how to respond because for sure, definitely they have other leagues apart from this, and knowing Coach Joff, well established na tong team na to in terms of chemistry. That's why he can motivate these players in such a way na straight to the point.
Right,
Yung kanyang sinasabi and challenging them to excel. Especially we are in the semifinals.
Meanwhile, 1 out of 2 from the line, that was Borja. And finally, gumalaw din yung score nitong Palawan Yurich Builders.
And again, those Don Pacundo hoops are really converting baskets. And this time, it came from Malabanan.
Here's a steal. Dasmariñas running, but counter steal by Kurt. Bora asking for it. Kurt flies short on the layup. Magdaraog all the way.
And Francis, very aggressive at the start of this second quarter. Getting his first basket then dito sa quarter na ito.
Here is Velasquez. He is the lone player for Palawan who has hit a 3 out of their 10 attempts so far. But they do not need a 3. That is exactly what they need given to them by Borja.
And that's the advantage that they need to see if you are Palawan Yurich builders. Itong mga the mismatch of Borja and Daep.
Galarpe, he has been quiet so far. Corner 3. Oh, money! Francis Magdaraog.
Nakakuha ng magic bunot ang Dasmariñas, but take a look at that fast break opportunity by Tabuan.
And that last seed by Tabermio did not have a chance. Our first quarter is at an end. Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops up by 10, 21 to 11 over the number 1 seeded Palawan Yurich Builders. We are about to start the second quarter.
Yes, and surprisingly,
That
partner,
score is correct.
parang gusto kong i-check yung mata ko and clean my eyes to see. And lamang ang Dasmariñas dito by 10 points. 21 to 11. Palawan struggling offensively.
Well, so far in the first quarter,
Yes.
what has happened and why is the number 1 seeded team down by 10?
Yes, and it seems like Palawan Yurich Builders is not reading well in terms of the defense that's been given nitong Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops, and tempted to shoot those open 3-pointers, which is okay. It's just that they're missing those open shots.
Speaking of miss, that's a miss by Galarpe, but keeping the possession alive. Francis Magdaraog,
Yes.
really, right now, you're giving his team quality minutes.
And turnover ang nangyari dito para sa Don Pacundo.
Oh, Rosales hits the transition three. That is huge.
And then, kita mo, tumaymag kagad dito ang Dasmariñas and Nature Spring. Timeout is called. Magbabalik po tayo.
Back to the action now, streaming live from Tanauan City
Yes.
in Batangas. Eman Capiles, not Cookie Monster, nor the great late Dikembe Mutombo, along with Coach Quito Limbo, and at courtside, it's Courtney Love Buenaventura.
Yes.
So right now, Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops after a hot start in the first quarter. They were up by 10, but Palawan Yurich Builders starting to find their groove right here. Now down by 5. Corner 3 can hit. That's Louis Rosales.
And here comes Galarpe.
Oh, trying to be fancy. And yeah, fancy pass to the wrong guy.
Yes, and because of those types of turnovers, nagkakaroon ng opportunity to get the rhythm and momentum itong Palawan Yurich Builders, and another timeout is called by Dasmariñas. Nature Spring timeout. We'll be right back.
Just under 8 minutes to go in the second period. And in the blink of an eye, that 10-point lead is now cut down to 3
yes.
as
Oo.
Palawan Yurich Builders slowly but surely finding their groove in this game. Now, let's wait and see on how Dasmariñas will respond. And that's not Galarbe, that's Gastador. Just answered my question.
Oh yes, and that's a tough and fearless move para dito kay Gastador.
And there he is once again, getting the steal all the way, layup,
Oh,
bounces out.
sorry, miss para dun kay Gastador. And here comes Palawan Yurich Builders.
Right.
And the foul was called on the three-point line against Corgan Tabermillo.
Right. Too hard of a closeout there.
Yes, yes.
At
And
the corner 3 by Corgan. And of course, Coach Ivan will not be happy with that, as you're giving 3 free throws to your opponent right now. It's Jowitsky Ignacio.
yes.
Love the name.
Dirk Jowicki.
Jowicki Manu.
Oo nga
Ignacio.
Yeah.
Di ba parang pinagsama mo si Dirk tsaka si...
Si Manu
Ginobili.
Ginobili. Oo. So far, missing his free throws.
I think he got 2 out of 3.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah, lead is down to 3 once again.
And because of that, nakapahinga tong si LeBron James Diep. And
And
for
here
sure,
they are.
full of
There it
energy
is.
to.
LeBron asking for the ball upstairs. However, sabi ni Jowicki, kaya ko na. Ako na lang. Here is the patented press of Palawan.
Oh,
And another steal here. You have to be careful when you see Palawan in that defensive stance.
and then Dasmariñas needs to calm them down and try to work on their play in this possession.
Right now, here is Gastador back to Galarpe. Galarpe really still hasn't found his rhythm here. Is Galarpe, no? So far it has been Gastador and Magdaraog. And Galarpe continues to miss. Palawan ball.
Substitution was called. Rosales on the bench. And we turn to you over to Courtney. Courtney, take it away.
6 months ago, the team Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4A Hoops was in a very different place. Medyo nahihirapan nga daw sila to find their rhythm both on and off the court. However, with Coach Norman's vision, which is what he shared with me earlier, that it's not just about basketball, it's about giving these kids a chance to build the future. So if every one of them gets to play for a school and earns a scholarship, then I know I've done my part. The squad's journey over the last 6 months is actually a testament to what can be achieved with a clear goal, eagerness, and the right leadership. Eman, Coach Quito.
Thank you very much, Courtney Love Buenaventura. And yeah, inspiring words now coming
Yes.
from the coach.
Yes, yes. Especially, no, yung mission naman talaga ng mga coaches to give a career and a bright future para dito sa mga players ito. Kaya sometimes those types of stories, it's tough for them to leave your
Right.
club, but at least you give them a scholarship.
Right. But yeah, on the other hand, Francis Magdaraog nagkape sa ere and then puts Dasmariñas back on top, 25-24.
And Francis has almost a double-double already. Oh, that's a double-double already with 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Right. Meanwhile, Lance Ventura misses the straightaway 3, and look at that defense inside. Ball loose. Gathered by Jowicki. Another 3 missed by Palawan coming from Felix Corpus.
And for now, you can see that Palawan's really struggling in the 3 points. And perhaps they need to find a way to score the basket and find those mismatches.
And you got Dasho back in the game for Dasmariñas. Here is Nitura using the dive screen. Straightaway 3. Still can't hit as Felix Corpus.
Napakaswerte din talaga yung Dasmariñas. Hindi maka-score ng 3 points itong Palawan Yurich Builders.
Because they're giving the 3-point shot to them, no? Basically. They're more concerned about giving up points in the paint against
yes.
Palawan. Gastador scores once again for Dasmariñas. Lead back up to 3. Here is Corpus. Again, another 3-point shot offline.
And that's the 17th attempt. Itong Palawan Yurich Builders. Finally, Corpus
Right.
silence us up. And he hits an open 3-pointer.
Sabi ni Felix, huwag niyo na tingnan yung stats. Ako na lang. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Galarbe back. Oh, check that. Here's Galarbe behind the back, and that is Gastador. Did not hit anything on that corner three. Yurich Builders running. They go underneath, and that is the way to go. Candido.
And that's the first taste of the lead para dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders.
Here is Galarbe now. They swing it over. Dasho trying to step back. Galarbe, deep three, short. Rebound picked up by Hans Candido. Now Corpus, the layup, strong. Daep inside. And a foul given up by Candido. Oh, check that by Dasho.
LeBron Daep.
I was actually surprised he didn't just go up
I know.
for the basket.
I know this is very surprising for him, and he did even have a basket here. Wala pa siyang basket dito sa game na ito. He's averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds.
There was the high pass from the baseline inbound, but yeah, LeBron still can't find a basket. Ball picked up by Gastador. Stolen once again, but Gastador counter steal here. Dasmariñas has the numbers, but layup will not go anywhere. Walang pektos, no?
Oh, pero sayang
That was
yung
flat
layup
off
na
the
yun.
board. Oh, sayang dahil he was able to get away.
Yes, and plus that's another bad decision in the part of Dasmariñas, fouling a three-point shooter.
Oh,
And that was against Dasho. And that's his third personal foul. And alam na niya na
Right.
uupo na siya after that foul. And at the line, you can see Corpus.
and another thing, Palawan not really shooting very well from beyond the arc. Pero once you send them to the free throws,
Yes.
baka mapulsohan na nila yan.
Yes.
Just like what Felix Corpus is doing now. Now, just knocked down 2 of his last free throws.
Yes.
Third one, bounces in. So Yurich Builders of Palawan now up by 5. A minute and 13 to go. Another steal here. All alone, all the way. Kurt Velasquez.
And this is the defense na hinahanap ni Coach Job and the Palawan Yurich Builders.
Dasmariñas lucky that the ball went back to them, and finding himself wide open underneath was Mark Malabanan.
Yes, and Dasmariñas doesn't need to panic because they're just trailing by 5 points here.
Corpus tries another three. Offensive rebound, put back. Velasquez will go to the line.
And that foul is against Francis. That's his second personal foul. And the Dasmariñas are in the penalty situation already. And at the line, you can see Kurt Velasquez. He has 5 points with 4 assists and 3 steals.
Last free throw just got the shooter's bounce. Second try, oh, short. Parang flat yung release niya nun.
Oo,
Hindi
yes.
nagsabay yung tuhod tsaka yung braso. Here's Kurt ahead to LeBron. And the simple two from LeBron Daep.
Finally, a basket para dito kay LeBron Daep.
Right. Oh, that was too high of a half-court pass coming from Galarbe.
And you're gonna have a hard time to bring down the ball if you have LeBron James Daep playing in front of you if
Right.
you're a guard of Dasmariñas.
And he is is really a special player,
Oo.
being the tallest in his team, pero not the slowest. Actually, one of the fastest.
Oh yes, definitely. Take a look at that shooter's bounce.
Oh, yes.
Para dito kay Corpus.
And right at the buzzer, Felix Corvus with a three-point shot. And after 2 quarters of play, Palawan Yurich Builders back on top 40-29.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Special thanks to City of Tanauan, Province of Batangas, Mayor Sonny Perez Collantes, and Mr. Wilfredo Dodong Ablao for hosting today's game. Maraming salamat po.
We would also like to thank Boss I and Bro Kitech Aesthetic and Wellness Services.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Streaming to you live from Tanauan City,
Yes.
Gymnasium 1. This is the game between Palawan Yurich Builders and Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4K Hoops in the 18 and under division. This is their first game of the best of 3 series in the South Division semifinals.
Yes, that's true. And you can see the halftime highlights. Finally, at the late stretch of the second quarter, nakaka-convert ang Palawan Yurich Builders ng 3-pointers nila. And that's the reason why nakabalik sila in this game. They're now up.
Right, they're now up by 11,
11
40
points,
to
yes.
29.
I was trying to check because a while ago, Dasmariñas is up by 10 points. Ngayon, ang Palawan naman
Right.
is up by 11 points.
Yeah, actually, when they started the second quarter, the score was 21 to 11.
Yes.
And then Dasmariñas really playing well,
Wow,
and Palawan settling for 3-point shots.
Yes.
Pero they were able to turn the tables.
But you can see the halftime stats. Both teams are shooting 36% in the field. However, in the 3-point department, Palawan is plus. They shot 4 out of 20 already against 1 out of 11 itong Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. But the main disparity talaga in this game is the fast break points, wherein Palawan converted 17 points against 3 of Dasmariñas.
Of course, yung fast break points na yun are coming from that that really effective full court press nitong,
yes.
nitong Palawan Yurich builders, no?
That
It-
1-2-2 press.
Yes, that 1-2-2
Oo.
press that generated a lot of turnovers, and Palawan, they were able to convert those turnovers into fast break points.
Yes, and so far the leading scorers para dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders is Corpus with 12 points, Velasquez with 6, and Borja with 5 points. Samantalang dito sa Dasmariñas, it's Magdaraog with 11, Gastador with 8, and Malabanan with 6 points.
All right. And before we continue, before we resume play, we would like to thank once again our most gracious hosts dito sa Gymnasium 1 in Tanauan City. Always welcome ang Manny Pacquiao Jr.
Yes.
MPBL dito. Special thanks to Mayor Sonny Collantes and to City Administrator Wilfredo Ablao. Maraming salamat po, sirs.
Yes.
Huwag sana kayo magsawa dahil lagi kong hinahanap yung mga nabibili kong pagkain sa labas eh.
Yes, that's true, that's true.
That's right. Actually, pumasok na nga sila. Yeah, ano yun? Karyoka.
Oo.
Tagal ko nang hindi nakatikman karyoka. Samantala, yeah, always enjoying our coverages here in Tanauan City. And also, we would like to acknowledge and thank our sponsors, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Pound Active for Quality Sportswear, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Dorite, Bola ng Pinoy, Nature Spring, Wing Bowl, Windford Resort and Casino Manila, Jinky Skin, and Red Dynasty Seafood and Hot Pot Restaurant. However, isama pa natin, meron pa na tayong bagong sponsor, no? Extreme.
Yes,
That's
yes.
right.
And we're starting at the third quarter with a three-pointer para dito kay Francis Magdaraog.
Hot start here, and Francis Magdarao continuing his stellar play in this game. That cuts the lead down to 8. Now here is Diep, 4-3. Candido, unmolested there on the rebound and the putback. Porket lumabas si Lebron Diep, biglang lumubog yung ilalim, no? And they the Dasmariñas forgot about Candido. Francis. Gastador, short on the corner 3. Here is Kurt. He will set it up for Palawan Yurich Builders. They go to the other side. Ferrer, baseline drive, rejected. But he did not give up and got the bucket to go. And that time, itong si Magdarao claiming na may hawi sa taas. Though, konti.
Yeah.
But not enough, I believe, to warrant a whistle. Yun yung ano eh, yun yung mga pag nagtatalo sa pick-up games eh, hawi, depensa lang.
Yes. But another three-pointer para dito kay Magdaraog. That's his 17th point already in this game.
And this is such a huge game being played by Francis Magdarao, especially with their main man.
Yes.
Itong si
Sina Abrantes is not on the floor.
Right. I mean, the points of Dasmariñas on Pacundo mostly mostly coming from Galarpe, no? But
yes.
Galarpe, so far this afternoon, has not been himself. Itong si John Ray Galarpe, of course, credit the defense of Palawan Yurich Builders against him. Pero stepping up in a very big way is this guy, Francis Magdaraog. Kaya lang nakatres na doon ang Palawan.
And nakasagot naman si Jones Ferrer in that three-pointer para sa Palawan.
Rafiq, good line, just a bit long on the three-point attempt. Here is LeBron. Ferrer. Now to the middle. Candido. High post. Sayang yung cut na yon. A bit of miscommunication there, but yeah, there's the play. I will not call it blind pick kasi parang wala namang
Yes,
nangyaring
yes.
screen. Pero good cut there by Kurt Velasquez. However, wala lang sa timing
Yes,
yung,
yes.
yung pasa nitong si Daep.
And here comes the half-court press ng Palawan Yurich Builders. Hawali trying to attack, miss it. Here comes
That
the
was
white shirt.
in, but went out. Sayang.
Oo. Here comes Daep. Gonzalez.
Palawan Yurich Builders continuing to be very active on the offensive end. A lot of players moving without the ball and then finding a wide open three knockdown by Rosales.
And again, moving the ball around really help Palawan get their rhythm.
Gastador now to Galarbe. Back to Gastador. Rafiq missing again from beyond the arc. Oh, floating in the air for that tutok shot. Malabanan. The sneaky layup won't go. And yeah, Lebron checking his landing right there.
Yes.
And good thing he's okay. However, missing another three was Rosales. Galarbe, John Ray, his team needs him right now. Gastador, you shall not pass.
And LeBron Daep read that play perfectly. He knew na aatake itong si Gastador.
And yeah, Lebron Daep just saying that this is a no-flight zone. Meanwhile, Galarbe finds Malabanan. Galarbe picks it up. Gastador the fake, and they will run out of time.
And that was a good decision actually para dito kay Galarpe. Or rather Gastador. But unfortunately, they were called for a 24-second shot clock. As we turn you over to Courtney Love. Courtney, take it away.
LeBron James Daep of Palawan Yurich Builders shared how disciplined they are following their game to win, which secured their spot in the semifinals. Base sa kanya, celebrating isn't really their thing. He mentioned that they have this 10-minute celebration which they reflect on the game and enjoy their win. After that, it's definitely back to work. For the team, the job isn't done until they achieve their ultimate goal, which is becoming the champions. Para kay Lebron Daep, it's indeed an eyes on the prize kind of mindset. Coach Kito, Eman?
That's a very nice insight para dito kay Courtney. Thank you for that insight. And again, if you're Palawan Yurich Builders, it's all or nothing eh.
Right.
So, kaya kita mo yung demeanor na rin nila and how they approach this game. It's like they really want to go all in this
Right.
season. And it goes to show din talaga why they're undefeated.
Yes. In the meantime, getting his game going, Mark Malabanan got a huge block from the other end and then finishing the fast break for Dasmariñas on the offensive side. In the meantime, here is another guy who's been attacking inside, and Borja scores once again.
And Borja using his height and might in that possession, getting an offensive rebound.
Galarbe, the hook pass. Oh, Malabanan, not a clean catch, but there's an open three. Missed though. Up ahead, but yes, Magdarao can jump that high.
Yes, and
The ball fake, the hang time. Not the shot though, gets it back, and Bora there to block it.
and timeout is called by Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. And Nature Spring timeout will be back. And going back into the ball game with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Palawan is leading by 15 points against Dasmariñas, 56-41. Dasmariñas doing an inbound play, trying to make a basket in this possession. Oh, look at that smart play by Galarpe, but misses that shot, and a tip para dito kay Corgan Tabermio.
Tabermio not giving up on that play. And right now, Dasmariñas staying with it. Lead is down to 13. It was as high as 20. 21.
21. Yes. Because during the second quarter, Palawan scored 29 points against 8 points by Dasmariñas.
Rafik down low to Tabermio. And Corgan was fouled.
Yes.
Just the first team foul in this quarter for Palawan. None yet for Dasmariñas.
Yes.
Under 2 minutes to go in the third.
And a turnover was committed by Dasmariñas. They were called for a 5-second violation, and that's something unusual.
Right.
Dapat sa ganitong situation already, especially in the semifinals, you'll be able to execute these types of inbound plays.
But of course, you have to credit that defense implemented by Palawan Yurich builders, just denying the passing lanes.
And
As Nitura scores.
Yes, and right now, Palawan using their height advantage and getting those mismatches against Dasmariñas.
Galarpe, deep three. Too strong, and here is Borja trying to go coast to coast. Picks up the dribble. Pull up, Kurt. Won't go. Third try, wala pa rin for Palawan. Galarpe ahead to Francis, behind the back. Perfect fast break play. That was a highlight. Francis magdaraog to malabanan.
That's a fancy play para dito kay Francis, doing that behind the back pass.
And that was a bounce pass. Sakto yung angle. Corner three, won't go. Dasmariñas don't Pacundo hoops. Lead is down, well, to 13 again. Galarpe. So far, it has been this guy, Francis Magdarao, for Dasmariñas don't Pacundo hoops. 3 to shoot. That alley-oop won't work. Again, trying to be fancy. Pero minsan lumulusot yung pagka-fancy. Pero lang most of the time. Mas okay na yung simple.
With 3.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Palawan Yurich builders doing this baseline inbound play.
Nothing there on the corner three, and Dasmariñas won't have enough time to put up a shot at the end of 3 quarters of play. Palawan Yurich builders still on top by 13, 58-45 of the Dasmariñas don't Pacundo hoops. We will take a short break and be back for the fourth and final quarter.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Special thanks to City of Tanauan, Province of Batangas, Mayor Sonny Perez Collantes, and Mr. Wilfredo Dodong Ablao for hosting today's game. Maraming salamat po.
We would also like to thank Boss I and Bro Kitek Aesthetic and Wellness Services.
Fourth quarter now in this semifinals game in the
Yes.
South Division between Palawan and Dasmariñas. So far, Coach Quito, what has happened in the first three quarters?
And so far, it's just Palawan, no, has really stepped up on their defense. As during that second quarter, they made 29 points in the second quarter alone against 8 points of Dasmariñas, and that's the reason why Palawan is up here by 58 points. But if you take a look at the box score, both teams are shooting at 37% in the field, and again, yung points of turnovers of Palawan, 18 points already against 9 points of Dasmariñas.
Yeah, just to be clear, Palawan is up by 13 points, 58 to 45.
Yes.
Right. And fourth quarter underway. First try here in the fourth by Palawan, wala Borja. Third try, wala pa rin. And parang naglaro na lang yun. Kung sino makaabot,
Oh, yes.
siya makakashoot.
And that's courtesy
Right.
of Ignacio, Jawitsky, and Nasho.
In the meantime, Dasmariñas has an answer, but they can't trade a basket at this point. They are still down by 13.
Oh, great
what a-
backdoor play. Misses the layup lang by Tabuan.
That's right. Yeah, Tabuan botched that layup after that good hard cut and the perfect pass from Rosales. The kick out, Dasho, extra pass, Galarpe trying the alley-oop again, and this time it worked.
And that's what has been the play a while ago. Dapat nitong ni Galarpe at Tabermio.
Yes, kanina pa nila gustong gawin yun eh.
Oo.
John Ray to Corgan up high. And finally, Corgan completes the alley-oop. In the meantime, the escape, sayang, wala. Second try, still no go.
And those are sorry misses on
Right.
the part of Palawan Yurich Builders. And chance for Dasma to cut this lead to 11.
And surprisingly, no?
To single digits, rather.
Oh, yes. And surprisingly, yung dalawang... Oh, yes, single digits indeed as Dasho hits another three. And yung, as I was saying, yung dalawang attempts na yun ng Palawan Yurich Builders, parehong walang bantay sa loob
Oh,
yun.
that's true. And the Dasmariñas was able to take advantage of that. And look at that shake and bake by Borja. Nagmintis lang.
The dream shake and third try, wala pa rin so far. Parang biglang nagkaroon ng takip
Oo
yung
nga
ring ng
eh.
Palawan Yurich Builders because a lot of those shots that they attempted was under 4 feet away
Yes, and another sorry miss.
and hardly defended.
Palawan.
In the meantime, here's the attempt by Jawitsky.
Yes.
Short again.
Ooh,
Oh,
what a move there para dito kay Gastador.
Gastador. Binilang niya muna.
Oo.
1 defender, 2 defender, 3 defenders. Doesn't matter.
Attacking those 3 defenders. And here comes Galarpe on the other end.
Oh.
What a layup there by Galarpe. And don't look now.
Oh, yes.
It's just a 4-point lead in the part of Palawan Yurich Builders as there's a nature spring timeout there. We'll be right back.
6 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the game.
In
This is
Palawan.
this is Eman Capiles alongside Coach Ito Limbo. Our courtside correspondent is Courtney Love Buenaventura. That's right, Eman Capiles. Hindi po si Renz Verano.
Yes.
Play continues, fourth quarter. 6 minutes, 35 remaining. Oh, the alley-oop.
And that's the play that they need to utilize if you're the part of Palawan Yurich Builders. And that's a great timeout na ginawa ng Palawan. And now they
Ball
had a
deflected.
steal.
This.
Here's Rosales attacking the middle. Oh, good strip there by
Right.
Galarpe.
From the weak side, Galarpe just reaching in,
Oo.
tapping the ball away.
And a while ago, Dasmariñas made an 11-2 run. And that's the reason why lamang dito ang Palawan ng 6 points lang. And however, ito si Rosales was able to capitalize by hitting that three-pointer.
Somebody's open underneath. However, Malabanan could not control the pass, which was too strong, no? Coming from Jawali.
Yes, and just like that, it's a 9-point lead para dito sa Palawan.
So, napakaganda talaga ng timeout na yun. And isa yun sa mga napansin ko, every time Palawan calls a timeout, right out of the timeout, they execute very, very well in comparison to all the other teams that are playing here in the 18 and under division.
Oh,
And look at this. LeBron
James
will make it simple.
will make a simple layup para dito kay LeBron James.
Two points is 2 points.
Yes.
Samantala, Galarbe. The hang time by Rafiq won't go. Dasho picks it up. 3-point try, and that is money.
And that's a big one in the part of Dasmariñas, making that three-pointer.
At kanina pa hinahanap yun ni Rafiq Jawali. That's basically his fourth try from beyond the arc, and finally getting one. Down low. Oh, offensive foul call.
Yes. And it's an offensive foul called on Tabuan. That's his second personal foul. And Palawan Yurich Builders needs to take to be careful here. As Dasmariñas really tries to sneak in here.
Right. And they are right in here. This is just an 8-point lead now for Palawan.
Oh, good attack. Oh,
And the tip goes in. I'm actually not sure if that was coming from Malabanan or Jawali.
Look at the defense of Dasmariñas.
Rosales tries another three. Can't hit that time. Another three. Money.
And that's
Corpus.
And that's a big-time three-pointer para dito kay Corpus.
Right. His third of the game.
Yes.
Big time talaga dahil yung mga tinatawag na pamatay sunog.
Oo. And that shot was really wide open, and you cannot leave a guy like Rosales to shoot that open three.
And like we've said earlier, basically that has been the gamble. Itong depensa ng Dasmariñas, clog the paint and let them have the 3-point shots. However, nabawi ka agad nun. So Rafiq, napulsuhan niya na yung release of 3 and pocket picked. Tinignan pa sa likod. And Gastador lays it up and in.
And then again, a 4-point lead para dito sa Palawan Yurich Builders.
Dasmariñas doon, Pacundo hoops. They will not back down. Here is Diep. Elbow three, too strong. And once again, it seems that Palawan Yurich Builders falling in love with the three, provided that they've hit a couple in the last few plays. But of course, their strength, no, is they're not taking advantage of their height.
And seems like they're not using or taking advantage of the mismatches. Nakikita ko dito yung match ni Lebron Diep.
And there you go. That's what the Yurich builders needed exactly. A
Yes.
strong drive, and that was provided by Louis Rosales. Rafiq fakes a three, goes in. Ooh, almost. Just rolls out. And that would be a travel called as Louis Rosales left his feet. Pero nakatalikod yung papasahan niya.
Yes. And take a look at Francis Magdaraog's stat line. He has 17 points with 14 rebounds and 2 assists and 2 blocks.
And surprisingly, he's not on the floor right now.
Yes.
With just a little over 2 minutes remaining here in the game.
And a
Here's a
turnover.
steal, yes.
And an easy layup by Kurt Velasquez to make this lead an 8-point lead.
Score is 74-66.
And another turnover para dito sa Dasmariñas. And again, wala ulit si Francis dito.
Right.
We're down to the last 2 minutes.
He is actually sitting dun sa far end ng bench all alone. No?
Yes.
Si Francis Magdaraog. So I wonder if there's any issues there. In the meantime, Daep too tall, too strong to be contained. Dasho trying to pass to Corgan, but deflected. And the usual active hands on defense by Palawan in effect. Here is Dasho. Back to Galarbe. Thought of the three, then fires, and finally, John Ray gets a three-point shot to go.
Yes. And that's his first three-pointer dito sa larong to after taking 6 attempts.
Here is LeBron. A minute and 10 remaining in the game. Straight away three, offline for Tabuan. Galarpe zigzagging. Rejected. Upstairs. The give and go and the easy layup for Tabuan.
And the Nature Spring timeout is called by Dasmariñas. We'll take a break. And going back.
53.9. There you go, 53.9 seconds remaining in the game. Palawan Yurich Builders, a number 1 seed. Right now they are up by 9. Ball was tapped out and went through the hands of Rafiq Jawali.
And I was wondering how come Galarpe is the one doing the inbound.
Right.
Because he commit a lot of crucial turnovers down the stretch. And
of course, Galarpe, one of the guards, no? Usually yung guards ang magandang pasahan ng bola initially. Ball carriers, right?
Yes, that's correct. And the referees are trying to make sure that everyone is ready to play. And we're just under 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Here is Tabuan. Rosales.
Oh,
Sneaky move there by Rosales, looking at LeBron. Well, he didn't even fake the pass. The defense just assumed that he will, no?
yes.
And they just took that open path. In the meantime, another three from Rafiq Jawali. So that's a second in the game. There's a tap from behind, but recovered there by Tabuan. Diab holds on to the ball. 10 seconds remaining. Still an 8-point lead for Palawan Yurich Builders, and that will be it.
Yes.
The mighty number 1 seed Palawan Yurich Builders goes on to take game 1 of this best of 3 series against Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops.
1-0 away for Palawan to win this game. And for sure, nagulat sila sa effort na ginawa ng Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, and for sure, Palawan will continue to prepare themselves moving forward in this series. As for Dasmariñas, they smell blood.
Right.
So for sure, in this game 2, they will get a little of confidence, because during this game, it's only in the second quarter where they actually lost the game. So if they find a way to make it more consistent for them, mabubulag nila tong Palawan Yurich Builders.
And but nonetheless, Palawan Yurich Builders claims first victory, as I've said, in this best of 3 series. And right now we turn you over to Courtney Love, as she is with the Extreme Player of the Game.
And I am with our extreme best player of the game, Jim Felix Corpus from Palawan Yurich Builders with 15 points and 2 rebounds. Congratulations, Jim. Ano sa tingin mo yung pinaka na-improve mo ngayong game na to na dadalhin mo sa game 2?
Ano lang naman po, siyempre po marami po kami natutunan sa larong ito. Marami din kami pagkakamali natutunan. So, yung mga pagkakamali namin na natutunan sa larong ngayon, siguro ma-apply namin sa game 2 po na dadating.
Bukod doon, Jim, paano sa tingin mo nakatulong sa'yo yung teammates mo? And of course, your coaches, syempre sa pagkapanalo nyo ngayon.
Siyempre po, di naman po namin ito mapapanalo kung hindi dahil sa kanila po eh. Siyempre nagtulong-tulong din po kami at hindi lang naman po, di ko din po in-expect na ako yung magiging best player eh. Basta ginawa ko trabaho ko at yun, pasalamat din ako sa teammates ko, coaches ko at naniwala po sila sa mga kakayahan po namin.
I think they know that you deserve it. Bukod doon, may mga gusto ka bang batiin at pasalamatan, Jim?
Siyempre, unang-una si Papa God po, kundi dahil sa kanya, di naman po namin makukuha to. At sa family ko po, kila Coach Wilmar, family ko po sa Eastern Samar, kila Mama, kay Kuya, at siyempre kay Mama Ina, kay Coach W, yun. Sa mga tita, yun lang.
Thank you so much for joining me here and congratulations once again. We would also like to thank Don Benitos for providing us a sumptuous Filipino delicacy. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava. Now back to you, Eman and Coach Quito.
Thank you very much, Courtney Love, and there you have it. Congratulations to Felix Corpus. He is the extreme player of the game. So 4 games down, 5 more to go. Quito, up next, we go back to the 14 and under division. Binyan Tatak Gel will face JKLV RJG Muntinlupa Emeralds. So wag po kayong alis mga kaliga at magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Special thanks to City of Tanauan, Province of Batangas, Mayor Sonny Perez Collantes, and Mr. Wilfredo Dodong Ablao for hosting today's game. Maraming salamat po.
We would also like to thank Boss I and Bro Kitek Aesthetic and Wellness Services.